Thanks for tuning into this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Orlando Magic facing off against the Phoenix Suns. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you soon.
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Magic. And for the Suns, Jason Kidd is out there with Hardaway. They've got Miller. They'll be watching him boxing out and maneuvering for the easy baskets inside. They'll be counting certainly on his production. Then there's Marion.
Well, the Magic ended up with just 20 wins on the season, which would be the worst record in the NBA last year, but they at least weren't dead last when it came to wins on the road. Still tied, though, for third worst in the league.
When you're a team like the Magic last season trying to find an identity in a rebuilding year, you know, Steve, it can be hard to gel as a cohesive unit on the road.
Well, the whole year it seemed like, you know, a lot of the team was trying to figure out the kind of the nuances of the team dynamics, of the talent, of the new coaching staff. And it's frustrating when you're just getting beaten up every night. But you got to go through that to grow as a group. And hopefully this team can be a little better on the road this season.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Outside Kidd. Miller kicks to Hardaway. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke to Scott Skiles. Doris?
Well, guys, forcing turnovers in the open floor is one of the things he'd love to see his team be able to do today. He said, we can sneak up on people defensively if they're not careful. And before you know it, a steal, a layup, and we look good on the offensive end of the floor, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And given the scoring talent on the floor, defensive-mindedness definitely a key here, guys. Any thoughts?
Well, I agree, Kevin. Playing sound defense has to be their focus. If they can win the battle at that end of the floor, I think they've got a great chance to win.
Well, I agree, because if they don't do that, Steve, what happens at the other end isn't going to matter. It'll be futile.
And Orlando has possession. Jason Kidd making his last shot. He dishes it to Parker. Parker with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a three-point game. Kidd kicks to Marion. No good on the triple.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
You know, when you're one of the worst teams in the league, you have a lot of problems. And for the Suns, one of their biggest problems was that opponents shot very close to 40% against them from behind the arc, and that's just not a winning number.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Good on the second free throw. As you said, Clark, with the Suns, dead last in the league in terms of opposing three-point percentage. Defense overall was a problem for him, Steve, but especially on closing out on shooters beyond the arc.
Well, the three-point shot, Kevin, has become such a huge part of every NBA team's offense now that if you're struggling to defend that line, you're going to really find yourself at the bottom of the league defensively and record-wise, and that's exactly where Phoenix found itself.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kidd off a pick for Miller. Kidd kicks to Miller. Back to Kidd. The feed to Hardaway. Pass to Kidd. From outside the arc. That is good. Kid's got 5 now.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
So it's Orlando now. They trail by 3. The shot's good for Mercer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Miller sets a screen for Kidd. Marion. And it's Sean Marion again missing. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Mercer. Launches a 3. The shot misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. Hardaway kicks to Kidd. Puts up a 3. And the Suns get it back. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And he's such a great distributor of the ball. And Kevin, his passes aren't just accurate. They're highlight reel dimes. I mean, when he's operating their offense, it is beautiful to watch.
But, Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, there was a lot of talk about the Magic not getting equal value when they traded Dwight Howard to the Lakers before last season, but you take a look at how both teams started, the Lakers and the Magic, and for a time there, the Magic had a better record early in the season than the Lakers. So I think it worked out okay for the Magic.
Hardaway hits them both. Well, Clark, like you said, hard to believe, but it's true. The Magic did have a better record than the Lakers for the early part of the season, but that was mostly due to a surprise down year from the Lakers, Steve, and a hot start for Orlando.
And remember, the Magic did get that big win at Staples against L.A. That was kind of a revenge for the D. Howard trade. But as time wore on, you know, the Magic's lack of talent showed, and they really struggled the rest of the season.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Jason Kidd making his last shot. There's the pick. And it's blocked by Hardaway. He kicks it to Kidd. Back to Hardaway. Here's Marion. Soft touch off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. The Magic making a switch here. The Magic trail by 6. Maggette outside. Here's Amici. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Phoenix leading by 4. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Mercer. Hardaway kicks to Marion. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Maggette against Marion. Pass to Mercer. There's the dish to Maggette. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. Again, the miss by Maggette. The Suns have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. A look for Marion. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Marion's got his second basket. The Magic trail by 6. The pass to Mercer. He feeds it to Maggette.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Now here's Kidd. 7 points in the game. Here's Marion. And it's Sean Marion again missing.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
And that one's good by Maggette. A minute 50 left to play in the first. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
The Magic making a switch here. It's stolen by Taylor. Right side Taylor. Right side Taylor. 1:32 left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And, Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Unloads. Jump shot is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Orlando's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Taylor. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Number 18. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And the Suns making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Livingston. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's all tied in Phoenix. And welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they've built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, Brazilian big man Nene has dealt with extensive injuries over his career. Last season, he managed to play 61 games between plantar fasciitis and soreness in his right knee. Nene said the pain was so tough, he considered retiring. He hopes this season he's able to play without being in constant pain. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Both free throws good for Miller.
Boy, it was a wreck of a season for the Magic last year. Started off decently, but then it went downhill fast. A 10-game losing streak, followed shortly again with a 12-game losing streak. Surprisingly, they did play well against the West, though.
Five to shoot. Here's Harpering, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And Clark, as you said, probably the last thing anyone expected last season was for the Magic to do well against the West, but it happened, Steve. Half their wins came out of the conference.
Yeah, they actually had a winning record against the Pacific Division, believe it or not. I think some of that is that the Western teams kind of took Orlando for granted, particularly on the road. But look, in the end, it doesn't matter what your record is in conference, against divisions, against the league. What it's about is your total record, and they're looking to get better.
Parker outside. Three-pointer. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball. No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Now here's Parker. Number 18. Can't connect from long distance. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Bailey. Feeds it to Livingston. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. You know, for so long, the Suns had been one of the stronger teams in the West and typically could just blitzkrieg Eastern Conference teams with their offense. That's not the case anymore. It really was the East that got the better of the Suns last season.
And it's the Magic with the ball. 7-point differential. Kicks it to Parker. Number 31. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Well, back to the Suns against the Eastern Conference. They really seemed to flounder at times, and they had to travel to the East Coast. And, Steve, even when they hosted teams in the desert.
You know, all good things must come to an end, and the Suns' dominance over the East wasn't going to last forever. Because, remember, for many years, the Suns just ran roughshod over the Eastern Conference. But only 8 wins in their 30 games against the East. That was by far the lowest total of anybody in the West.
Here is Livingston. 5 points in the game. Gugliotta defended by Strong. And that one's good. The Magic trail by 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Tell you what, he's just got too much speed. They've got to find a better matchup for him.
The Magic making a switch here.
Clearly, Orlando was a team in transition last year. They had a group of younger, inexperienced players, and many times when that's the case, you'll get off to slow starts in games, and that certainly proved to be true for the Magic.
Well, Clark, you mentioned that the Magic were at the very bottom of the league when it came to scoring in the first quarter of games. Steve, you got to get better as the game went on, obviously, but you can't start every game in a hole down like they did and expect to do well.
Well, we just go back to the roster, and that explains everything. I mean, you look at who they had, the lack of a go-to scorer out of the gates, and that explains the slow start. So this is really all about continuing to build the roster and try to put together some talent.
And Day gets it to go.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, the Suns really had a lot to overcome as they started the rebuilding project, and they just weren't the same team the home crowd was used to seeing, and the struggles were evidenced by that 17-24 record here at home.
The Suns making a switch here. Miller's checked in. The Magic trail by 5. And the Suns who have been so good for so long here at U.S. Airways Center. You know, it really was strange to see them drop so many games on their home court.
Well, to give you an idea of just how dominant this team has been here in Phoenix, this was the first time since the end of the 2003-2004 season that they didn't have a home record better than 500.
Here's Marion after the made shot from Mercer. Day kicks to Kidd. Good ball movement here by the Suns. A look for Marion. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
And so here's Orlando, trailing by 5. Back to Maggette, trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Bailey.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Kidd dishes to Marion. Kidd off a pick from Bailey. Kidd passes to Bailey. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 7. Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. No good from Mercer.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Now here's Kidd. He has 7 on the wing Marion. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Number 31 sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Phoenix calls timeout. Wallace is checked in for Orlando. Phoenix leading by 6. Hardaway kicks to Kidd. On the wing, Marion. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Orlando with the ball. There's the screen. Corey Maggette on the wing. No good with the wing jumper. 1:14 left in the first half. Corey Maggette on the wing. Another miss by Maggette.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Now here's Kidd. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Miller, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Miller's got 6 points.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Here's Maggette. Here's Mercer. They get it back. A beautiful reverse layup.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now here's Kidd. He has 7. Marion dishes to Day. And taken away by Wallace. Number 31. He's covered by Kidd. Number 31. Kidd with the steal. Here's Hardaway. Can't hit. And that concludes the first half. Suns lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Damon Bruce, coming to you live on a Friday night. For the Phoenix Suns, they have the lead against Orlando. And offensively, just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. Jason Kidd has not felt much resistance against the Magic. He's got 7 points. He's been dynamic on both ends of the court, finding teammates, playing tough D on the other end. And the Magic are still in it, going all out. The outside shot just not there for them today, but that certainly hasn't stopped them from trying. We might see some adjustments after the break. Corey Maggette with a rough first half. Another ragged shooting game for him. He's had more than a few lately. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Looking at the game for Marion, he has 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
Suns leading by 9. Outside Kidd. They set the screen. Dishes to Marion. Shot clock at 6. With the lead pass. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
He hits both from the stripe. The Magic trail by 11. He dishes it to Parker. Fires it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
To the middle. Here's Doliak. Makes it off the glass.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Here is Kidd. 7 points in the game. He passes to Hardaway. Puts it up from 7. Uses the glass to drop it in. Hardaway's got 7.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Blunt, he's checked in for Phoenix. Suns leading by 11. Back to Kidd. There's the pick. Marion covered by Parker. Marion kicks to Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. And it's Hardaway again missing. The Magic trail by 11. There's the feed to Parker. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. Parker's got 5 points so far.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Marion. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. He's got 8.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And Orlando making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Knocks it loose. Mercer. It's rebounded by Day. Day's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pass to Kidd. The 15-footer. Again, Phoenix. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's the screen. Passes to Mercer. Fires from deep. Another miss by Orlando.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
He kicks it to Hardaway. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Wallace a screen. Now the pass to Mercer. Another miss by Orlando.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And Orlando has possession. It's a 14-point game. Clock at 6. Number 31. Offensive rebound. Wallace's shot is good.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And something else he does that I know is underrated and undervalued is he sets very hard screens. Those screens are a real key component of a lot of the plays they run.
Hardaway, no good.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Harpering. Blocked. And now running up the court, Kidd pushing it up. And it's Hardaway again missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Orlando moving the ball around. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Kidd with it. He has 7. The dish to Hardaway. He feeds it to Day. Outside Kidd. Pass to Hardaway. Kicks it to Day. Back to Hardaway. The 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
The Magic making a switch here. Number 18, and it's blocked by Hardaway. Parker against Kidd. Back to Hardaway. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Hardaway has got 12 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin, closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Now here's Taylor. A shot by Parker. Off the left rim and out.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Parker against Hardaway. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Outside, Taylor. Feeds it to Parker. To stop the run. Shot is no good. Suns leading by 19 points. Marion passes to Kidd. Dishes to Hardaway. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 6 assists here tonight. Orlando's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. He dishes it to Parker. Shot clock at 5. Parker with another miss.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Now here's Kidd. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. The shot by Marion, no good.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
The feed to Parker. He passes to Taylor. Back to Parker. Number 18. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 7. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Phoenix ahead, up 19. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Magic trail by 19. Passes it to Mercer. Uncovered. Can't hit, and Phoenix will come the other way.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Here is Livingston. Blocked. And now Orlando on the break. Number 18, defended by Bailey. The pass to Mercer. Launches it, and that one's good.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Suns leading by 16. He kicks to Livingston. Pass to Chapman. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Bailey. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Harpering. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he makes the first. The Magic making a switch here. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Suns leading by 15. Bailey passes to Kidd. Backing in. On the wing, Marion. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the Suns miss again. And Orlando has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Number 31. Here's Mercer. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Outside Kidd. Pass to Marion. Clock at 4. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Suns lead by 15.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Magic moving the ball around. Number 31. He's covered by Kidd. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Parker's checked in for the Magic. Bailey defended by Mercer. Outside Kidd. Passes it to Bailey. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic trail by 15. Number 31. And it's Orlando with another.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Here's Gugliotta, the turnaround jumper. Count it. And the Suns lead by 15. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Parker outside, tries a 3. Offensive rebound. No good from Strong.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
The dish to Hardaway. Rebound by Parker.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Lets it go with a 3. That's good.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Here's Kidd. They set the pick. He feeds it to Marion. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marion's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. And this timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
The Magic trail by 14. Lets it go, and he hits the jumper for two. And here is Hardaway. Marion kicks to Kidd. Miller sets a screen for Kidd. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 15.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
And the pass to Mercer. Parker, right side, out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
.149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Kidd, here we go. Back to Marion. Outside Kidd. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks to Miller. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Sean Marion again missing. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Magic on defense. Down by 15. Feeds the Kidd. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Marion.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Dishes it to Parker. The shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Kidd. Back to Marion. He dishes it to Hardaway. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Orlando on D. It's a 16-point game. Here's Livingston. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Well, Phoenix shooting at 50% in a decent groove. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Kidd.